Teacher talking sports, what it does, what do, how we live in the MLB All-Star break is over tomorrow with regular season action returning. Now, of course, there are some notable hitters who are doing their thing pre-All-Star break. Of course, Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani, Cal Raleigh, Kyle Tucker, Pete Crow, Armstrong, just to name a few. But on the other side of the spectrum, there are some notable hitters who are really off to rough starts. The All Star break, some people consider it the halfway point. It's not really. More like the more than 60% way point of the season. But here are 8 notable hitters who are looking to rebound after the All Star break. I'll name them in alphabetical order by last name. Let's start with Willie Adames. The Giants gave Adames a huge 7-year, $182 million deal in free agency. In his first year with the Giants hasn't gone well. Of course, the Giants haven't had a 30 home run hitter since Barry Bonds. Adames, 2 of the last 3 years, had hit more than 30 homers. This year he has 12 at the All-Star break. Not on pace to go there, but a low 220 batting average and just a 680 OPS, so really struggling. 107 strikeouts on the year. So Adames definitely looking to rebound. Had been playing a little bit better, but last season even finished 10th in NL MVP voting. Definitely not happening this year. Next, Ozzie Albies of the Atlanta Braves, a 3-time All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger, World Series winner with the Braves. Really having a disappointing year this year. 220 batting average, 606 OPS, a lowly 71 OPS plus. 7 homers on the year. He only had 10 last year, but 33 in 2023, 30 in 2021, and 2 other seasons with 24. So what has happened to Ozzie Albies? Less than a sub 300 on base percentage, just a 316 slugging percentage, and he's not the only Brave on here. The Braves have been a disappointment. Next guy, Michael Harris II. You have to wonder what has happened with him. He's still just 24 years old, and 2022 was the NL Rookie of the Year and even finished 13th in MVP voting. So we take a look at his OPS as rookie year, 853, 2023, 808, 2024, 722, 2025, 551. He has been miserable. A 210 batting average, 234 on base percentage, 53 OPS plus. He has 6 homers on the year. He combined for 53 in the first 3 seasons of his career. Only 10 walks to 77 strikeouts. Michael Harris, a huge disappointment for the Braves thus far. Brian Reynolds of the Pittsburgh Pirates, a 2-time All-Star, including last season. His bat had slowly begun to perk up a little bit as the All-Star break approached, but on the season hitting just 225 with a 287 on base percentage. 10 homers. This is a guy who has hit at least 24 homers in each of the last 4 seasons. Just a 656 OPS and an 82 OPS plus. Brian Reynolds, of course, we know the Pirates offense has really not done well. It's why a guy like Paul Skeens has a losing record. And Brian Reynolds looking to go back to his old self where he was probably the Pirates' best hitter for a number of years. Luis Robert Jr. of the Chicago White Sox now entering this season. We figured if he had a little bit of a bounce back year, he was in all likelihood going to be traded. He'll turn 28 on August 3rd, so he's still young, but he can't hit the ball anymore. Let's be honest. He's batting under the Mendoza line at 190. Last year seemed like a down year at 224. He's taken it a step further. Just 9 homers. This is a guy who hit 38 homers just 2 years ago in 2023, finishing 12th in MVP voting and winning the Silver Slugger. 2021 hit 338 in 68 games. Now he's batting 190. So, Robert is still a standout in center field, still a good base runner, 22 stolen bases on the year, but his trade value has definitely tanked due to his subpar hitting numbers. Adley Rushman of the Baltimore Orioles, and what has happened to him too? He's still just 27 years old now. He's on the IL with a strained oblique. He is eligible to return. We'll see if he does so soon. But on the season, Rushman is batting just 227 with 8 home runs. This is a guy who was seen as one of the top prospects in baseball, and 2022 finished 12th in AL MVP voting. 2023 finished 9th in AL MVP voting. Made the All-Star game last year, then had a swoon after the All-Star break, and it somewhat continued into this season. He has 8 homers. He combined for 39 total the last 2 years. Not even driving in, guys. 20 RBIs in 242 at bats. So that's 1 RBI per a little more than 12 at bats, 12.1 at bats. Adley Rushman, Anthony Santander, another guy on the IL, and he was placed on the 60-day IL with a shoulder injury. He is eligible to return sometime in the end of July. We will see if he does. This is a guy who signed a 5-year, $92.5 million deal to join the Blue Jays after cracking 44 homers last year. Now, he was never a high average guy. He hit just 235 last year, but that has slumped all the way down to 179 this season. He has a 304 slugging percentage in 184 at bats, 6 home runs, just 11 extra base hits as he has 5 doubles, a 60 OPS plus on the year, 120 in 2022, 121 in 2023, and 132 in 2024. The Blue Jays have been winning without him. They're definitely on a hot streak to enter the All-Star break, so we'll see if he even plays every day once he comes back. And let's end with Mark Vientos of the New York Mets. Definitely was a breakout season for Vientos last year, hitting 267 with 27 homers in 111 games at 837 OPS. That has nearly dropped 200 points as it's at 640 this year, a 223 batting average. He has 6 home runs in 66 games, just 18 extra base hits altogether. Nearly more than a 3.5 to 1 strikeout to walk ratio. Now, it wasn't good last year either, but at least he was hitting with power, which he's been doing a lot less frequently this year. Even Baseball Reference, 3.1 WAR last year, negative -0.6 this year. So those are 8 hitters that are looking to rebound after with the All-Star break coming to a conclusion, regular season baseball taking place again tomorrow. Which of these guys do you expect to bounce back and have a solid second half of the season? And, maybe you could take advantage in FanDuel and take them for cheap for a few days and reap the rewards. But anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.